Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've had to take some of the track up from one of our loops. We're having a few power issues in this section of track and also derailing in the corner here on this piece here. So we'll take a closer look and see what's going on, and hopefully we'll get things back up and running, because this is affecting the outer loop which platforms with the station, and also at the moment I can't get anything out of the little yard across and onto the outer section there. There also seems to be a problem here where just on this section of track, after these points, the loco seems to slow down, so I think there's probably a power issue here as well. But we'll have a look and hopefully be able to get everything back up and running in a couple of minutes. Hopefully, anyway. The plan is to replace these points, just in case it is the points that's causing the problem, but it does look like this piece of track here is lifted, which is also causing derailments as the train comes round. So it might be a case of replacing a couple of pieces of track, refitting it, and as I say, hopefully it will make it round in a full loop without any problems. Just like this one. The problem with derailing here could be, there seems to be a bit of a lift on this side. I think the piece of track is actually a bit misshaped and it keeps derailing over these points as well, which is a bit of a problem. So we'll have a look from here round to these points and hopefully everything will be up and running again. But let's have a look. So now I've removed the track from the curve which has been derailing the trains. They were Hornby R607, so I'm just going to replace them like for like with two new ones I've got here. Pin them down and see how that goes. One of the new ones in, there is still a bit of movement here, so I think I'll put a pin in here at the points and then pin all the way across, and then put the other one in and see how they all run. Hopefully this makes it round without any problems. First one is now in. I've put a pin on the points and on the first curve. The second one is now in. Similar problem, so I'll get these pinned down. It looks like it's on a bit of a different line, so I might have to take the ballast back to line it up with here. Then it'll be a case of trying to make this one work with the flexi track. Let's see how it all goes from there. Second piece is pinned in now. I had to add an extra pin there, just on the outside as this was lifting still. So that's now flat to the baseboard. So hopefully no derailments, but we'll see. So I'm going to take the ballast back slightly as the curves have come out a bit further than they were before. hopefully this will help with an easier curve to stop the derailment. And could have been the problem to start with. What we're going to do is test this loco going this way back towards the points and the track we've just laid and see if it makes it round without derailing. That seemed to go okay. Bit of a lip here, which shouldn't cause too many problems, but can be sorted out if we need to sort it out. And next step is just cut some flexi track for this bit and to connect this back up to the yard there, and then hopefully we'll be ready for test running the full loop. Both pieces of flex track are now fitted. So now hopefully a test run and we're back to being a fully working railway, hopefully. We will see. Reballast, and we should be all set to go, and hopefully no more issues.